Of course!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Extra Credits. I am Nick, and this is the one show where we talk about video games, the whole game, and nothing but the game. So help us, Arceus. And joining us is some very lovely people. First off, we have my amazing co-host, the man of a million minions. We have Castor the Gravedigger.
Hello, my lovely Dougies. How are y'all doing this wonderful Sunday afternoon? Or, well, Sunday evening, I should say.
Yeah. And joining us, she just kind of wandered onto the set, and we were like, okay, sure, you can be on the stream. We have the mistress of ships herself, Bunny Girl Nix.
Hi.
And we do have a few pre-chats. I wanted to get into those. Keely Chow says, hey, everybody. Hey, Keely, how you doing? And then we have movie theater Kingbird Storm saying, "Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good." So yeah, it's gonna be a new weekly series we're doing. We're talking about video games, various different topics. I'm a gamer. Cass is a gamer. I'm pretty sure Nix is a gamer.
No.
What? But
You
no.
don't even know what a Switch is.
A Switch is not something that's both sub or dom. It's not that. It's a Nintendo Switch. Take it.
It doesn't go on or off?
Well, you can.
You can.
Giggity. But no. So yeah. We'll get a little bit more refined as things go on. But hey, we got Daniel in the chat. He says, hey guys, Marvel Rivals reason to succeed is because Eastern developer, no pandering, no DEI agenda, not politics, a fun game and great. Yeah, I think that does sum it up best. So that we're just gonna no headlines. We're gonna go raw dog this and go straight into it. Live service. What works and what doesn't, and why is Marvel Rivals burning up the chart? So I've been talking enough. And just full disclosure, I haven't played the game. Have you guys played the game yet?
No.
I've played it a little bit. I haven't played it extensively, but I've played it a little bit to get a feel for it.
All right, so if you guys want to call us out for not playing the game, that's fine. I just wanted to do a full disclosure. Castor, as the one person who's actually played the game, what do you think of it?
I think it's a decent game. I know it's having a lot of problems that early Overwatch had, which is you got everybody wants to be the superstar of the team, everybody wants to be Kobe Bryant. No one else wants to be any other dude helping out. They just want to be, they want to be the main guy. Overwatch had that problem where you had a bunch of DPS and no one, everybody wanted to be damaged. No one wanted to have a role where they protected or supported. Is me. And I hear that a lot with a lot of Marvel Rivals. That's one of the complaints I hear a lot of is people trying to learn how to do compositions. Good. Basically, just be a good team member, and that's the thing a lot of people apparently have a lot of struggles with. It's just being a good teammate.
And I know that there's been calls for like a role queue, but they've been kind of resisting that, from what I understand.
Yeah, and that's eventually what they had to do with Overwatch was you had to lock into a role, and that's what you would play as. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they did do like where you had like a tank, 2 DPS, two healers, and then like a flex, and the flex could be a third or a second tank or a third of the other two. But but now it's just on Overwatch 2, which is basically Overwatch 1.5.
It's Overwatch, but more expensive.
It's Overwatch with extra steps. There's no
yeah,
point in
yeah,
there's no point in calling it Overwatch 2. It's just called
yeah.
Overwatch.
They
Just
specifically did it so they could rework the monetization. It's
pretty much. That's exactly what they did. And um but yeah, they have it now where it's like it's one tank, two DPS, and two support characters. Um, but yeah, the other thing they did that was different is they finally decided to go the battle pass route.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it's a style of the time. But for me, when I look at Marvel Rivals, yeah, the character designs actually do look interesting.
yeah,
Um, like did you see that one picture where like they were like the Sue Storm got revealed? This one E thought was like they used my butt.
yeah. I hadn't seen that, but yeah, wow, how arrogant of you.
I don't know. I
They
guess
they used your ass specifically, you know.
I mean I think she might have been like a model for the game for like another character.
Mhm.
That's what I had heard. Something like that. Like they had used her as like a model, sort of like IRL model for certain characters.
Yeah, and they just pasted over them. God, I'm so bashful right now. Um, Daniel says Castor has a point. There is a problem when players with characters what they likes, not the character. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a better way. That's a better way to sum up what I said. Yeah, because everybody on Overwatch wanted to be a Genji. Everybody wanted to be the cyborg ninja. No one wanted to be the healer. And by God, if you didn't heal, um, one of my favorite videos, because they used to do this back in the day, and I guess they still do it now, but they used to do toxic player videos where they would capture toxic players on film and during a match, and it would be hilarious sometimes.
oh, I've seen some of those, but
This
with like Call of
this
Duty.
yeah this Genji was so arrogant. It hurt me to my core listening to him. So he's sitting there like, you know, complaining about his team and saying like, "Oh, you guys suck. Um, you know, you guys suck. You don't do this. Blah 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 blah." And they said, "Well, you never ulted once during your match." And he says, "I don't ult unless I'm boosted." And I
What?
was like, "I don't ult unless I'm boosted." So basically,
What?
unless the support character has boosted him, he's not ulting. He refuses to. And I was like, that is the attitude that will kill your team. And this
What?
no one would want to play with you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like we've seen some other live services carve up some success, like Apex Legends had a run. I think Call of Duty Warzone, Destiny. Like, what is it about some live services that work but others doesn't? I think for me, um, live services games are a captive market. They're specifically designed to like hook you in and have that be like your only game.
Yeah.
And you can only do that with so many people.
There are some people where that's like it's not a bad thing to have one game that you like to play because there's some people but people have been like that for the longest time. You got people who play, you know, World of Warcraft and that's their game. And that's the only game they play, you know. And that's fun, you know. If you get enjoyment out of something, go right ahead. Uh, I used to do that too. I used to play Overwatch religiously when it first came out. Um, but to me, what it is like it's got to have. If you're going to have something like a hero shooter or a MOBA or anything where you have like, you know, instead of just like player one, player two, you know, you have actual like heroes, I guess, or characters.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have interesting characters with interesting
Speaking of
ability, and it's
speaking
got
of
to be
and
yeah.
speaking of interesting characters, sorry, you set me up for a segue that I was wanting to say.
Go ahead.
Marvel Rivals did something that Marvel has been trying to do for the better part of a decade. They made Jeff the Shark relevant.
Yeah. Well,
But
and what's cool is like, they have a lot of they have a lot of the more mainstream, well known um, heroes in this game, like Iron Man, Hulk,
Spider-Man,
Spider Man, people, household names people know. But what I love about also is that they're also using this as a way to throw in characters that are not so well known, like Cloak and
they're
Dagger.
marthing it. They're marthing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and that's pretty cool because you have thousands of characters in the Marvel universe that you could use. And you can throw out some new characters and let them get like some exposure. They don't
I
have to
mean, who
be.
doesn't want an anatomically correct squirrel girl? If you know, you know.
Yeah,
Nix,
yeah.
do you know?
I'm not sure I want to know.
Um,
I'll give you 2 words: dump truck.
well, not just that. All right, Caster, can you read? Can you read what Dana says?
Also, we have to consider that Marvel Rivals comic fans play with their favorite hero. It's pretty much the same thing that happens with me in Multiverse. I only play with Wonder Woman.
That's fair.
Yeah,
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 yeah. People will.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm just.
if you
Yeah.
want to get good at a game like Marvel Rivals, where you actually have roles, to me is pick. Um, if you have to have a comp where it's like 2 tanks, 2 DPS, and 2 healers, something like that. My thing is learn to play all 3 categories. That way, try to find someone you like in each one, and then you can have fun no matter what you're doing. You know, to me, that's the best way to do it. Um,
Yeah.
just that way. That way, no matter what you're doing, you can always have fun, and no one has to have me not play something they don't want to play.
I
Yeah,
like
Nix.
Rupert Theater King's answer. Simple and dumb answer. Ooh woo, hot girls and attractive men. Fun gameplay, and I can escape into this game. It's reality. And
Honestly, like to me,
that's not even a simple and dumb answer. That's just the truth.
that's the truth. And to me, you would think, oh, that's pretty shallow, but that's the truth. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to play as a beautiful person. Okay, as a certified ugly person, there's no reason why I don't want to play. Like, yeah, I want to play with a guy with a fucking ripped 6 pack. All right,
Yeah,
not a keg,
yeah.
not a keg.
And the thing is, there's girls who want to play as the woman with the tickle bitties.
Yeah, they want to play as a sexy woman. Like, it's a power fantasy. I want to play as that. Um, that's something a lot of people, well, not a lot of people. It's what certain people from a certain social app have forgotten. Tumblr, the Tumblr crowd, and that abomination called Concord. Oh my God,
Oh yeah,
that
that what
that
did
that is a live service that went down the shitter day one.
You're beating a dead horse. It isn't. It didn't even get a chance. It's just.
It didn't get a chance. Yeah, and honestly, I'm going to tell you number one reason: ugly ass characters, ugly ass fucking characters,
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes.
just horrible looking characters,
Mm-hmm.
horrible androgynous characters.
Also, the fact that like they didn't have any promotion for the game and they just dropped it. No, like, and
Yeah.
like if this was like an IP thing, like Marvel Rivals just came out of nowhere, but they also had the Marvel IP to hitch on.
Hmm.
Um,
Exactly.
all right, I got this one. Extra dumb answer. Oh my gosh, a company that listens to me and does what I say, so I'll buy the product. People who only care about making money and giving people what they want. I'm like crazy. How dare a
How dare
how
you want a good
yeah.
product?
Yeah, like it's really not that hard. Because the thing about more rivals is everyone's sexy. Everybody is objectified, the men and the women. So it's like, how can you be mad?
Well, for instance, today I saw someone bitching about. They were like, all the girls got their their uniforms riding up their coochies. You know, it's not the same as the men. The men have like just basic shorts on, and the picture they used was Namor, and I was like, "Have you seen Namor's picture? He's packing heat down there, baby."
I mean, Namor is what is he in, like a bikini brief and nothing else?
He's like in a bikini brief, and believe me, he's not hung like a Ken doll. There's something in that. There's something down there. It might bite you.
All right, I'm busting out the screen share. We got to look at this stuff.
Oh,
So I saw, maybe it's not the only skin for Namor, but the person who was using the image, yeah, it's from the movie. It looked like.
Oh, yeah, the mods from Marvel Rivals. That's a whole topic in of itself, actually.
And I'm like, why would you want movie Namor? That's Namor in name only.
That is literally okay.
no, it's not Namor. It's Namor.
Might as well make a whole ass new character.
I've seen Venom been memed. Like, I'm sorry, like this is a pose you normally do for like the girls, and I'm okay with that. Like seriously.
Get to see it in the butt.
Hey, cheesecake and beefcake for everyone.
I mean, he's got the tits to match most female characters.
Yeah.
The guy has a better rack than most women.
Yeah.
So do you see Japan's or China's version of GTA? No, I have not.
I have not actually.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Oh yeah, China has a lot of censorship. Like the Chinese version of WoW when it was existed, was it? Yeah. The Chinese versions of things are really interesting rabbit hole. But maybe the problem is these things take a long time to develop. It would be interesting. Not gonna lie. I know my main would be Batman, but
hey, look, yeah. give me a game like Marvel Rivals with DC characters, right? And give me 2010 Arkham Asylum style characters.
Oh,
that's what I want. That's what I want. I want cool, sexy, interesting.
Look what they did to Sue. Like oh my god, they did Sue Storm so well. Look, oh god,
I mean, and they were like, "Oh wow, why is she caked up?" I'm like, "Cause she's in a skin tight one piece. That's why." I'm like, "Look at Reed Richards."
Members of the Fantastic Four, except the Thing, he just wears like surfer shorts.
Yeah, have you seen Reed Richards?
Goddamn, have I?
And then here's
a certified DILF.
Exactly.
So here's Nyx's next cosplay.
Like they gave him the beard and everything. I wish. God,
honestly, Nyx, I think you could pull off Squirrel Girl. I think you could do it. But look at this.
Honestly, I think you could do. I believe it was called the Eneta game.
I'm not familiar with that. All right, so we got good Western games are better than Oh, oh god, it did.
It broke the internet. That's all you hear about. That's all I've heard about this weekend is Sue Storm's ass.
Wait. Okay, you guys keep talking. I gotta pull up a clip.
Oh, not only that, but like, not just her base uniform, but like her this other skin she's got, where she shows a little bit of cheek in it, and it just people were going crazy, and I was like, the skin is not very lewd. It's not lewd at all. She's showing about as much cheek as like a one-piece bikini. So I was like, it's not that bad.
Guys, I do have some behind-the-scenes footage of the internet's reaction when they saw Sue Storm. Okay.
Oh God.
She got a great ass, and you got your.
That is the internet's reaction.
That pretty much was it.
I love that clip. Like that is like so So are we? So Pacino. What level of intensity are you doing? Yes.
Yeah. Bring up Sue Storm's newest costume or whatever.
Um.
I guess you can. I guess you can say just Sue Storm Marvel Rivals costumes or something. I can't. I don't know what it's called, but
You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna play the reveal trailer. I don't think we're gonna get copyright struck for this.
yeah.
Um. The company's like, oh, they're giving us free promotion. Uh. Got him. I'm having a lot of fun right now. I gotta say, this is a great idea.
Who wants to see something fantastic?
Yeah.
Next. Force burst. They'll never.
All right. There's some feedback somewhere, so if you could fix that, please.
No, I don't know.
Can I just say, I don't think Sue gets nearly the credit she deserves as a character. At
Yeah.
all.
I mean, the Fantastic Four themselves, in like the past 20 years, have kind of just been put to the side. But like, Sue is arguably the most powerful member of the Fantastic Four.
Not just arguably, but like, it is very definite. They've even said at points, like with the whole Malice arc, Reed himself has said she is our most powerful member.
Yeah. See, what I love about
that's not Reed Richards gassing up his wife. That is like scientific fact.
And see, what I love about the Fantastic Four is each character individually could be the star of their own book, and it would be a hit book. But you have all of these like titans together,
and they're a family.
Yes, they are Marvel's first family. They are. Oh, they got the Maker in there. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, honestly, this game is like, I feel like it kind of just hit all the right boxes. Like it's a fun enough game. Is it perfect? Nothing's perfect. Got attractive character models, and it's just the attitude from the devs. And I think people are so starved for those kind of games that like that's why this game has blown up as much as it has. Castor, what are your thoughts?
The outfit for Sue Storm on Discord. If you pull that up, that's what people were freaking out about. Crazy people, not normal people.
Okay, crazy people. Okay, got it. Let me.
They're like, oh my god, this is too over sexualized. I was like, really? That's.
I kind of have an idea of. Oh, okay. All right, let me just bring that up. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a screen share then. All right. Yep, this is what people were freaking out about.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my god, it's so lewd, it's so sexualized."
Yeah, that's Malice. That's literally, well, it's not like an exact 1-to-1, but that's the Malice costume from.
I'm sorry, but she's pretty well covered. Like I guess. Like
way better covered than she was in the actual comic.
Yeah, in the actual comic, it was a lot less. There was a lot more skin showing.
Yeah,
it's actually a really good arc in their comic run. A lot of people don't give it the praise it deserves.
Yeah, Johnny Ortez, you're right.
Yeah, Gen Z ruined a lot of things. Gen Z are the new millennials. I'm declaring that now. But yeah, I don't know. All right. So, Fake Guy says, when Concord failed, people were saying the hero shooter mark was oversaturated. Yeah, it's like when all the it's like when all the superhero movies were failing, and they're like, it's because of superhero fatigue. That's why these movies are failing. It's not because we're making bad movies that no one wants to see. It's superhero fatigue, and then Spider-Man, Deadpool. It's the same thing with this game. This game itself proves that people still love their superheroes.
Yeah, and honestly, it's because like what we've already said, good gameplay, good looking character models, no forced politics down your fucking throat. Have fun. Have fun, guys. Go in here and have fun. That's all we want you to do. And it's like, oh my God, that's such a weird concept now. You know, no, everything has to be a lecture.
Don't you know? Oh God, I sounded Canadian when I did that. Nix, you're rubbing
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
You sound like Minnesotan.
Doesn't help that I'm an hour from the Canadian border. So, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, Daniel says people complain about the Sue Storm alternative skin, but it happens that it's comic accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Skibbity thing. Skibbity, Ohio! Whatever.
That's getting a movie, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I'm not shitting you. No pun intended on that one.
No, that was pun very much intended. I both respect and hate you right now.
Yeah, I heard about that. They're making a like either a show or an actual movie, like a Skibbity toilet movie.
Oh God! I don't even know what it.
That is truly the death of cinema.
Truly.
To be fair, they made a Slender Man movie.
Yeah, there's a bit more to Slender Man than just haha funny no face guy. Like there's actual lore. So they didn't touch on any of it very well, but you can make a better argument for a Slender Man movie than you can for Dude Head and Toilet movie.
Wait, what got a skin in Fortnite? Was it Skibbity or Slender Man?
Skibbity. You can have. I think you can have a toilet hanging off your back.
Although if Slender Man got a skin, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh God.
Well,
I'm really surprised we haven't gotten an SCP Foundation movie yet, or honestly a TV show that would work really good. SCP, but we're getting off topic here. We got to get back to the games.
That would require like a budget for the monster designs, and well, not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah,
some of them you could just go to a place with like a weird looking cave and be like, there it is.
Some of them you can just go to an IKEA. Like that's actually one of my favorite SCPs is the IKEA. Johnny Ortiz, we're trying not to do politics here.
yeah.
But yeah.
But anyways, man, but yeah, Concord, holy crap. That just I can't get off that. How horrible that was, like to day one. And then it's almost as bad as Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But at least that got a little bit of play. There's no one playing Concord.
Well, yeah, I mean the fact that there was Concord Defenders, I mean you'll have that anyway. The Kamala Fortnite map? You mean like Kamala Khan? But yeah, they pulled it off in 2 weeks. But and then they still went with yeah. Sorry, we're not doing politics. We're not going to touch upon the politics. This is a non-political show. We try to avoid it as much as we can. But yeah.
What Marvel character do you guys consider that deserves a solo video game?
A solo video game. Okay, that is a really good question. Daredevil.
Yeah, I think they'd be able to translate his amazing senses pretty well into like a video game.
I agree. They were making one at one point for like the PS2 era.
But don't make it
you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble, fake guy. It's just I wanted to let you know. And yes, Johnny Ortiz. There were Concord fans. Apparently they got their free lobotomy.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though. I've never heard of anyone being a fan for Concord. Everyone was so happy that game was like, even the really, really liberal crowd that you'd be like, oh yeah, they'd probably like that. They were like, this is an atrocity against human design.
All right.
What have you done?
Who let MSK into the chat section? Who let this guy in here? All right, fess up. Nix, was it you? Castor? This cringy guy is in the stream right now. MSK, what are you doing here? I kid. I like MSK. I'm just giving him stuff. But fake guy. If they could do it properly, I think a Punisher game. Like, can you imagine a Punisher game with like Mortal Kombat levels of gore?
Yeah, I want a rated M Punisher game.
No, but you know some of the fatalities in the recent Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want a blood. I don't want a T for teen game. I want a blood and gutty game. You know, I want a real something really like Deadpool. I want something got some blood and guts in it. You know.
Daniel, I think the closest you're ever going to get is the Avengers game, the one that's currently delisted, which I do own it. I need to do a playthrough of that. Kind of. Like they're in a weird place. They kind of exist, they kind of don't, but really they don't.
Yeah.
But
so
Marvel Telltale game would be interesting.
Yeah. I was like, don't hold your breath on the Wolf Among Us 2.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be in development hell forever. And like, I enjoyed the first one, but but yeah, like, so what do y'all think about like? What do y'all think about having like a battle pass system? And does that like is it necessary for a game to exist like that because these games are free?
If it's free to play, they need some sort of monetization. But I it needs to be some sort of ethical monetization. I know those two words don't go together. One thing I will give Marvel Rivals credit for, where if you buy the battle pass, even after it's over, you can still earn the rewards. That is a W. Like, I will give them props.
Okay, yeah. That instantly won me over because
business design.
Yeah, because they always do that. They're always like, you get a battle pass because like, what if you haven't played in forever and then all of a sudden you want to jump in and you're like, oh shit, it's 2 days after the battle. 2 days the battle pass is gone. There's no point in getting it.
Yeah, or like, oh, the battle pass is gonna be gone in an hour, but if I buy it, I can still earn it. It incentivizes people to keep buying it. Yeah, Daniel. They are making a Wolverine game. It's gonna suck. It's Sweet Baby and Infected. I don't know if you. There was an Insomniac leak where like a lot of footage of the Wolverine game. It did not look good, and apparently Jean Grey is going to be a playable character in that game. They're inserting Jean Grey into a Wolverine game.
I mean, if it goes with the whole like love triangle thing, I could see that.
Yeah.
But if they're doing it for like stupid reasons, then yeah, I guess you're saying.
Yeah, she's a full-on playable character. It's a Wolverine game. I want to play as Wolverine. I want to slice and dice and all that stuff. I don't know. Also, have we heard anything about the Wonder Woman game? Like, it got announced years ago. We haven't heard anything in years.
I haven't heard anything.
For Wonder Woman fans, disappointment.
MJ all over again.
Oh God, I hope not. Those are like I do like the Spider-Man game I have it for PC, but God, those MJ segments. At least with the Miles segments, you can like hack drones. You can do more than just sneak around. You can actually kind of do something in the Miles segments. But yeah, no. Oh God. We could have a game called Wolverine versus the X-Men. We did. Movie theater. What was the update? If you could share it, please. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, I got you on that. A Wonder Woman game is our times. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, Castor. Do you remember that whole debacle of the 2000s? Like, so there's a StarCraft game from Blizzard, and they're gonna do like a kind of like a Metal Gear Solid S game called StarCraft Ghost, but it wasn't up to the Blizzard standard, so they scrapped it. And eventually, she instantly showed up in StarCraft 2, I believe, and she
Okay.
was a playable character in Heroes of the Storm.
Okay. I remember the making of StarCraft Ghost. I didn't know what happened to it though. It just kind of like I just figured it just went in development hell and then never came out.
Yeah, I believe
Now,
I believe the character is called Nova, which yeah, the Nova's a looker. I gotta say.
oh yeah. Um, Somebody was talking about the whole Jean Grey Cyclops Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
You know how like that is usually like a common continuity when you do X-Men or any
I mean, it
any
makes for good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It makes for good, easy conflict. Like
yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, you know
Jean
how
and
that
Scott are in a relationship. Here in comes Wolverine to mess it all up. You know,
yeah.
I get it.
Well, you know how that's a common like thing in the continuity. You know what I would want more of? Let's have a
Okay.
little bit more. Let's have a little bit more Wolverine and Storm in the continuity. you know,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? I love those two together. You know,
Actually, one of my favorite like Wolverine relationships is Wolverine being like a father or like a big brother to Kitty Pryde. You see how I just dodged all that bull crap and I just went like, yeah, he's like a father figure to her.
Or Rogue, or any of the younger girls or
Yeah.
boys from the X-Men. Actually, I think that's why Evolution is probably my
I knew
favorite.
that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Also, Scott McNeil voices him. You can't go wrong.
yeah,
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 I do like that one scene they're working on the roof and he's like, dude, just talk to her.
yeah.
All right, okay, that's enough of diversion. I'm trying to keep this on topic, but you know, you guys are doing your thing. But yeah,
Speaking of
okay,
X-Men, though, Charles Xavier is coming into Marvel Rivals
okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
as support.
To me, my X-Men.
And I love the memes because they always show like Charles Xavier doing like grind rails on like he's on a skateboard.
Here
Like
I am, doing everything I can.
like I've seen memes where like he's in his like the big yellow huge ass futuristic
Yeah,
wheelchair he always
yeah,
has, a floating one.
yeah.
Yeah, they have him doing like grind rails and stuff like Tony Hawk.
My favorite is the one person using a clip from Family Guy where Joe's like doing all these sick tricks in his wheelchair to get where he needs to go.
Oh yeah,
Crying from that.
All right, let's
yeah,
catch up on some comments here. Daniel says, "Monolith Dev, the ones responsible to make Wonder Woman games, it kicked me out from their Discord. Actually, blocked me and because, oh wow, okay, ooh, I'm sorry, Daniel, you didn't deserve that."
it's done when it's done.
A
Quit
Wonder
asking.
Woman game is currently in the works at Monolith Brothers, Middle Earth Shadow. Yeah, I heard they were using the Nemesis system for the Wonder Woman game, which that does intrigue me. I gotta admit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yep, and then fake guy just says it. Yeah. Honestly, I wish it wasn't patented either. Um, honestly, if you want violence in a Wolverine game, play X-Men Origins Wolverine for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. That's my advice.
Yeah.
I actually played that on stream one time. I booted it up in an emulator. Oh dear God! It wasn't like mind blowing, but it was enjoyable. It was an 8 out of 10 game, honestly, from what I played. So, what are some of your guys' favorite female video game characters? Let's kind of just go there. Yep, I kind of figured that one. Caster.
Oh, let's see. Favorite video game character, female character. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of like specifically one from something, but there's so many great female characters out there.
Real quick, Johnny, Professor X has the power of telepathy, not telekinesis. That you're thinking of Jean Grey. And then Daniel says, "I prefer a remake of Just League Heroes." Yeah. And Fake Guy says Samus. Yeah, that's a free space. Samus is the free space. But Castor, what you got for us, friend?
Let's see here. I think I like uh oh my god. I was gonna say I'm just gonna go with first thing I thought of was Moira from Overwatch. I just love her. She's just such a bitch.
Moira. Which one was Moira?
She's the Irish scientist with long fingernails.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at her. She doesn't look very appealing.
No, but she's a bitch and I love her.
It's set to release in 2026, and hopefully, I guess we'll see. It's a little bit early in the year. Yeah, Lara Croft, definitely. She is iconic for a reason.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Rose as an answer. What voice was that? You probably Echidna. Actually, pretty much any female Sonic character. But I'm not too sure about Blaze the cat. I didn't see a whole lot of her in it. She seems cool though.
Who?
Blaze.
Okay. So apparently, the voice actress for Moira is the woman who plays Mon Mothma in Star Wars, in the modern Star Wars stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I was just looking it up. Final Fantasy character Fire Emblem. If we're talking Final Fantasy, I have to say Aerith or Riona.
For me, it's Tifa.
Tifa or Lulu?
Yeah, I mean Lulu is Nyx's spirit animal for sure.
In some aspects.
I mean, I'm serious, actually, Nyx. I can see a lot of Lulu in you.
Sonya Blade, Cammy. There we go. That's a couple good ones.
Oh God, yes, Sonya Blade for sure.
Did anybody watch the Lara Croft anime?
No. Yes, actually, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just share my screen real quick. Yeah, I did a quick Google search, and yeah, it's played by Mon Mothma. Oh God, Melina. Oh,
I love Melina.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I love Melina.
Okay,
Yeah.
when it comes
Everyone's like, "Oh, she's hot until the mask comes off." Her, and I'm like, "No,
She's
Can I
hotter.
be-
mask
I-
on or off."
Can I be honest? I find Katana to be very bland. She's just your standard my like princess whose throne was taken away. Melina's actually got a tragic backstory. Like she's a clone of Katana. She's like half her cotton. She doesn't feel like she's got layers. That girl's got layers to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, that's why I've always loved Mortal Kombat. Like they actually have a surprisingly good story to their games.
I like Melina's Baraka teeth. Me too.
Yeah,
Oh God.
MK9 Shiva costume was insane.
I mean, all of those MK9 costumes were insane. I gotta be honest. I actually don't mind Cassie Cage. You know, Johnny Cage's daughter. I think she's kind of a cool
funny.
character. Yeah, I love. There's this one like pre thing where like she goes to face her father and she says, "Hey, Dad, would you like to have a cage match?" And even he's like, "Really?"
When she's
Just
fighting against Scorpion and she's like, "You gonna say it?" He's like, "No," and she's like, "Just once, come on."
I really do love those like pre-fight interactions. Those are just so great. Like I love like when they put Rambo in there. Like everyone is just respecting Rambo. And then like Keith David, his Spawn interactions, he just has so much fun with the dialogue. Just no Keith in bed, yeah.
No, all of them he's in bed.
Nyx. If you think about me, is actually the most beautiful female. Actually, yeah, you're not wrong.
That's because she's mixed with something else.
She's a half breed.
Yeah.
So Nyx, as our resident monster effer, I have to ask you, Melina, would you do?
Oh, absolutely. It's not just because like the whole face thing. I just think she's a really cool character. She's very interesting,
Yeah,
and I really hate that she kind of gets shat on in a lot of the projects.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In,
she's a test tube baby,
yeah,
kind of, sort of, technically speaking.
in a manner of speaking, yeah. Um, they did. She is technically in the most recent Mortal Kombat movie, but she's not even named, and she's just there, and they kill her off. Like I think they did her dirty,
The
honestly.
disrespect on my girl.
Yeah. Like the actress, I think, did a great job. Like the actress herself, like that moment where she's like licking the thing with the side with her tongue, like that was like a lot of that was probably CG, but still, um, the actress did a great job. I'll say that much. Let's see here. Yeah, Samus honestly is like the go to.
The first
That
of gaming.
Zero Suit Samus is every e-thought's final destination.
Or her first.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like just a dye subsuit, put on a blonde wig, whatever.
Ew.
Though I have seen cosplays of women who actually do like the full armor, and I respect that, like a full armored Samus, and they just have like they have like the helmet to their side. I respect the dedication for that.
I've seen women who've done full cosplays of like different Transformer characters, and I'm like, girl, how? How
I mean,
weird do you have to be?
oh, even better. Okay, we're going a bit off topic here, but I gotta say, I love the Transformers cosplays that actually transform.
Those are pretty
Uh,
great.
we can talk about Jinx. I've only seen season 1 of Arcane. That is my most exposure. Um,
I've always kind of considered her Harley Quinn light.
yeah, she does have she is very much a Harley Quinn energy, for sure.
Especially in the game. My younger brother plays, or at least used to play, I don't know if he still does, but he played League of Legends, and I was like, why the hell is Harley Quinn, it's like, not even we'll say dollar bin cousin.
So, did you know that Jinx in Arcane is voiced by the same woman who plays Lucy McLean in Fallout?
Huh.
Yeah, she recently said, like, I'm not going to take any more video game roles. I don't want to be typecast as a video game girl, which, honestly, I get it. I respect that.
I mean, there's worse things. At least she's getting a variety of roles, and it isn't just like the one role.
Yeah, one role to bind her.
Like that's like
Mhm.
Adam West if he had ended up not just being typecast as Batman, but as like the superhero guy. Like you're still getting a multitude of roles. It's not just you're stuck to one role.
Yeah, by the time the 90s hit, Adam West had pretty much settled into, all right, my career is I'm going to play superheroes. I'm going to make fun of the fact that I was in Batman. And to be fair, he milked that to the bone for like 30 years. He did a great
Not
job
even
of it.
make fun of the fact. They more lovingly referenced it if you knew what to look for.
Like whenever you need, like whenever you're doing like a superhero themed episode and you want to bring in like some prestige, but you can't afford prestige, you hired Adam West. Like, you remember that Goosebumps episode that had the superhero that actually starred Adam West?
No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole lot of Goosebumps growing up. I read the
Oh,
books though.
that was my childhood.
Well, there's an '80s movie. There's a bad '80s movie called Zombie Nightmare, and halfway into it, you find because Adam West gets top billing in the movie. He doesn't show up until halfway through the movie, and when he does, you're thinking, okay, they had him for the day or something. No, he's in there for the rest of the movie, and man, does he ham it up, and it is glorious.
You know, Castor, we should really check that out. This Wednesday on Twitch, we'll be doing our cringe cinema, where we react to a lot of like crazy '80s stuff. We're doing it on Twitch because YouTube is stupid; they'll copyright strike us. But Twitch will allow us, so we're doing that Wednesday at 11 p.m. All three of us will be there. I'm sorry, Castor. You gave us the segue. Also, please like the stream if you're this far. Okay, call to action done. He will always be Catman. Jill Valentine is also free. Like, I gotta be honest, I'm more of a Claire guy. I just like. Yeah, he was great in Family Guy.
Okay, but Blonde Jill, on the other hand,
Okay, I need to see this.
from 5.
Yeah, Blonde Jill. Yeah.
Whew.
All right. All right. Let me. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! Holy crap.
Mind controlled. So she's kicking Chris and Shiva's asses. It was kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Bonk.
Okay, but I'm right, and you know it.
Yeah, she's she's right.
Okay, if I ever do a playthrough of Resident Evil, my Jill is going to be blonde. I'm just saying that right now. I'm good because those games are very easy to mod.
It's very fitting in a weird way.
Look at that! Look at how good that looks. Oh god.
Is your Twitch the same as YouTube?
Yes. Let me actually yeah, let me pull it up and I'll put it in the channel. Which by the way, we're actually broadcasting live on Twitch right now. But for the people on YouTube and X, there is my Twitch. Feel free to give me a follow. Yeah, we're pretty much doing like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of thing. Basically, it's like I always wanted to like show people like all these cool like crazy videos, but because of YouTube's like copyright stuff, I can't. So I'm just doing it on Twitch. Plus, honestly, I kind of need to build up my Twitch anyway. I prefer the Screecher version of Shiva. Just gonna be honest. Thank you. Funny you should mention modding to look like Supergirl, because if you actually go back on my channel, I have a Resident Evil 2 playthrough where I did Claire, and I modded her to look like Supergirl. That is a cursed playthrough because like I modded everything. I actually had Sherry Birkin be the girl from Spy X Family. Oh god. Yeah, that was years like that. Yeah, that was actually my first gameplay. That started like that. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, cool. Yeah, so that one's gonna happen on Wednesday at 11 exclusively on Twitch. So yeah, that'll be really fun. So let's see here. So we got Jill, Claire. Oh, we got to talk about the Devil May Cry ladies.
Oh yes, of course. I love Lady and Trish.
They are great. Like
Trish makes me feel weird though,
why does she make you feel weird?
because like Dante's really into her, but she's supposed to look like his mother.
Like, exactly. Well, no, he's
I,
not
I'm I'm
really interested in
I'm a
Trish,
lady guy.
honestly.
Yeah, lady is the one that I like. Like honestly, that short hair, it works for her.
Oh, I like her better, yeah. But I'm just saying, with Trish, it always weirded me out. It's like, Mom, you look like you're in a biker outfit. I'm not your mom.
I mean, he just
I'm not
wanted
your
to fill
mom,
her.
friend.
I mean, Castor. He just wanted to fill her soul with light.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Mhm.
we have to watch that at some point. Rebecca, maybe. Also, can I give a shout out to Jesse from Final Fantasy VII, and in particular the remake version,
Yeah.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yes,
Yes, my girl.
I like how the stream went from like talking about live service and now we're just talking about hot video game babes, which I'm not complaining, by the way.
That's what it always was. That's the reason we came on here was to talk about hot video game babes.
Literally any of the girls from Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Nix, if I ever do a playthrough of DOA Extreme Beat Volleyball, you have to be there.
Oh,
Yes.
speaking of Valentine, Ivy Valentine.
Yes.
The best
What do you mean
take
by
in all of gaming.
What do you mean by the movie reactions? Because we're starting this on Wednesday on Twitch. But yeah. But yeah. Oh god. Let's see here. All right, Nix. Let's Nintendo switch things up. This is a question exclusively for you. What are some of your favorite hot video game guys?
Well, it's something
Crack
I have
knuckles.
actually thought about a little bit.
The list is long and distinguished.
I don't remember a lot of their names.
Castor got the joke.
Yeah, I did.
Because, like, I was kind of young when I first started getting, like, video game crushes. Sonic was one of the first, actually, and I kind of grew out of it.
Nix, are you a furry?
No, I just really like Sonic's carefree attitude and his, like, I don't know. I have no idea why. Actually, Shadow 2, now that I think about it. My first
Oh my god, Nix is a
with
furry.
Sonic Adventure 2, but like I said, I grew out of it, and now I'm like, that is my son! My very angsty, emo son!
God.
But no,
No, Johnny, that's on Wednesday at 11 exclusively on Twitch. So if you want to check those out, tune in there. I'll let everyone know on Twitter before we do it. So yeah. Continue, Nix.
Link, definitely, like, almost any version of Link.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, I gotta say, what is your Legend of Zelda ship? What is your preferred ship?
I'm kind of a basic bitch here, and I just really think Link and Zelda are really cute.
All right, you're a Z-Link.
Although Ocarina of Time kind of very, very, very vaguely hints at the idea that they could be siblings, so
What?
potentially.
I mean, if we're talking about hot video game women, there's one that both me and Nix are forgetting. And Nix, as soon as I put this up, you're gonna be like, "Oh crap, yeah, he's right." We got to give a shout out to our girl Jeanette.
Oh yeah.
Literally the inspiration for Arkham Harley. Castor, are you familiar with this game?
I have heard of it. I have never played it.
Oh god, you need to play it.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I mean, don't you want a hot a hot goth crazy girl? Like literally, she like her vampire clan. Their trait is they're crazy. Which, by
But
the way,
also, some of them have
spoilers, by the way.
precognitive abilities, kind of, sort of. Not all of them.
But yeah, but Castor, like looking at these pictures, like can you tell she was the inspiration for Arkham Asylum Harley Quinn?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, it's 1-to-1 almost.
But yeah, Castor, you need to play that game. PC only, and then you need to mod it to get it to play. But it's a good game. Lincoln Zelda. I'm gonna say I'm Lincoln Mifa. I don't know. It's just something about Mifa. That woman does things for me. I'm just gonna say.
But going back to the original question, the most versions of Link, Cloud Strife, Zack Fair, Sephiroth definitely. I never got out of that phase. And since there are multiple JoJo games, I can technically use them. I'm not going to though.
Okay, what about
We'll be here
what
all day.
That's cheating.
Nix, let's go to Crisis Core. What about Angel and Genesis?
Yeah, I used to have kind of a crush on Genesis, but I don't know, something about him kind of turned me away. I think it's that he's kind of a bit of a narcissist, and I'm turned off by that. I deal with way too many of them in my regular life. And Jill's a sweetheart, though. Oh my gosh, perfect house husband material.
So, did you know that Angel is based off of Japanese singer Gact?
No, that's Genesis.
Genesis, sorry, my apologies.
Really?
Yeah, like he is a very popular like Japanese pop singer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know him because he did.
By the way.
I only really know him because he did the intro for Kamen Rider Decade. Yes, guys, I'm a Kamen Rider fan, so you can see the similarity. Back when Rock's like, oh god, I tried to play. I tried to play Suicide Squad. That game is bad. Like, I will say this though. I played Gotham Knights. It's actually kind of okay. I'm enjoying it to a degree. It's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Like, Gotham Knights is playable. Suicide Squad is the hottest of hot trash.
I mean, you did say it had like decent gameplay though, which is kind of a compliment.
Yeah, I was trying to be magnanimous, but I get what you're saying. You were there for that stream. I forgot. Oh god, that was so hard to get through.
I could also technically use Batman as a video game character if I wanted to.
You could use
enough of them.
Nightwing. You could use.
But no, Fenris from Dragon Age 2. Definitely big video game crush of mine. I don't know. They call him an like brooding elf boy, but like he was literally a slave and in like constant agony for the majority of his life.
But Nix,
he wants to brood. Let the man brood.
Nix, what about Alistair?
Yeah, I mean he's sweet and cute, but like,
why don't I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Why don't I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Like, I'm sorry, whenever I do a playthrough, that is all Alistair says in combat. He won't shut the F up about ladders.
It's kind of funny because Dragon Age Origins and 2 have very, very interesting characters. The jump in graphics, though, you go from having Quinari that look like normal people, they just have like white hair and kind of darker skin, at least as far as you see with Sten, to like full-on monster dudes. It's very jarring.
Yeah, they did I think they did the Qunari dirty in Veilguard. I mean, to be fair, Veilguard, they did everything dirty. So.
Oh yeah, they did everything dirty. And like Inquisition too. I like Inquisition, but it lacks severely in a lot of places.
Honestly, Inquisition is kind of the nexus point for when BioWare went bad, because like Inquisition was such a trouble development because they were using like the Frostbite engine, and that engine was not made for RPGs, and they managed to like put the game together last minute, and that's how we got like literally every other BioWare. Like, oh, it's BioWare magic. It'll come together in the end. It never did.
But coming from another BioWare game, I did actually have a little bit of a crush on Sten at first, but then I was like, oh my god, he's my bro. I love this guy, platonically. But,
if we're talking about hot video game chicks, we gotta talk about Ass Effect.
But I was actually going to talk about Mass Effect too.
You almost said it! You almost said it!
Garrus, I think his name is. I never played the game, but I have seen so much of this guy.
Oh god. Okay. Garrus is like the ultimate partner. Basically, he's either your romantic partner or he's like the ultimate bro. He's both. So even if you're not romantically interested in him, he is like your best friend. He's got your back. So even if you're just like a friend with him, he is like your best bro, or he's like a great romance. He's like because whenever I play when I'm playing doing a playthrough of Mass Effect 2, I love bringing Garrus because Garrus is like the best companion. And sorry, you slag dog, you got me monologuing.
When BioWare used to make good games, yeah.
So here's the thing. I consider Dragon Age Origins to essentially be Neverwinter Nights 3. Especially if you play the PC version when it gives you that overhead view, it feels like a Neverwinter Nights 3. What happened? Mass Effect happened. Castor, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just been listening to y'all, fangirl.
Whatever.
I forgot to just let y'all get it out. Get it all out.
All right. What do you want to say for yourself, sir?
I was going to let y'all crush over dudes.
Oh God, I hate you. All right, tell me some of your favorite hot video game women.
Let's see. I already said caked up Ivy Valentine. You know what? I like Shiva from Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
She's great, honestly.
Yeah. And she has like one of the sexiest costumes ever.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, like the African Queen one, yeah.
Oh my god, that got so much flack from like that side. But I just thought it was the hottest thing ever. Like, you go, girl.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. It doesn't matter how racist you are. If you see a hot person, you're gonna get attractive because like, how many plantation owners had half black children running around?
Quite a bit, apparently.
Yeah, we're gonna like step away from that because I kind of stepped in some duty there. But anyway, Yennefer, I'm more of a Triss guy, to be honest. Nix, as a mistress of ships, what's your take on the Yennefer versus Triss debate?
I haven't seen all three of the games, so I know very little. Mm-hmm. But I do know enough about Yennefer to say she's kind of a complete bitch, and I don't like her. Triss kind of, for what I know of it, kind of used Geralt's like mind wipe to try and make him fall in love with her when he was kind of already committed to someone. That's also kind of a big no-no. Yeah. I also use kind of a lot in the sentence, but I don't care. I think they're both kind of not great.
I mean, I think we can be honest. The woman that Geralt should have ended up with should have been Shani.
Yeah.
Now, what about
that was an Earth woman.
Or he could just be single. Single dad. Single dad Geralt.
So if you follow the Witcher games lore, so there's a quest in Witcher 2 where apparently Geralt can like drink a potion that allows him to be fertile. And in the Hearts of Stone DLC, he does have sex with Shani. So he could actually, create some Geralts there, if that's what they want to follow up with. Yeah, the reason I like Triss is, well, one, she's a redhead, and that's my weakness. Two, I always thought Triss was a little bit more caring, and yeah, Yennefer's a bit of a bitch. I don't know, Yennefer is kind of a bit of a tsundere character, to a degree.
No, it's pronounced tsundere. You don't pronounce the T. The T is
Tsundere.
silent.
Okay, silent T. Okay, got it. Tsundere. Yennefer is a bit of a tsundere, I would say. I own Witcher 2. I've never actually played it. I should correct that one time at some point. Roach's Path. Oh God. If we want to talk about like hot Witcher characters, I gotta bring up Vex. Vess. So there's a reason why people like Vess in The Witcher. Nix, can you tell why people like Vess?
No idea.
Castor, can you tell why people love this woman?
I don't.
Are you being honest, or do you actually get what I'm doing here?
Yeah, I get it.
Vess is the mistress of the plunging neckline.
Yeah.
I don't think you can, but I sure wish I could. Maybe mods. That's the thing I love about Witcher 3 is like everyone is just so freaking hot in that game.
All right, now what about what about giant vampire mommy?
Okay, so Zeke's getting us back on track. Rivals is so addicting. So Rivals. I didn't know. Oh, hey, Black Reaper. And two, yeah, I did. Zeke, let me ask you a question. What is it about Rivals that you find so addicting? I do need to do a playthrough of that game at some point. I would say. But yeah, Castor, what did you find enjoyable about that game? Since you're the only one who's actually played it.
I mean, I thought it was okay. It definitely feels like, your classic, I won't say hero shooter, but your classic, like, everyone's got a role. So the Team Fortress 2 Overwatch kind of feel, it does have that kind of feel to it.
Okay.
I think, like I said, I think it scratches a lot of itches that a lot of people have had. They want a good game with good looking characters, good gameplay. And the thing is, you don't have to know anything about lore or anything because the characters have like 50 something years of that already, and or you can just pick character because they think they look cool and you never see them in your life.
Yeah.
You don't know what a rocket raccoon is, but he just looks cute and you want to play as him.
Yeah, that works.
So
Black Reaper Kai, your secret is safe with me. I will not tell anyone he's here. Guys, don't tell anyone Black Reaper Kai's here. We need to keep him safe. Black Reaper Kai must be protected at all costs. That is the order. And then Johnny Ortiz says, "Who the heck is Magic?" And Magic is that's Colossus' sister. And then if you saw New Mutants, she was played by Anna Taylor-Joy. Which I have a bit of an obsession with Anna Taylor-Joy. I gotta say, New Mutants was actually not a bad movie. And then Daniel says, "Back to Rivals. I read a rumor that they'll make co-op missions against Marvel's." Wait, so you're saying they're actually going to do PvE? But Overwatch says that's too much work. God, can you imagine if they did that as just like an insult, like a middle finger to Blizzard?
Actually, that would be kind of cool if like Marvel Rivals did that, where it was like one team is supervillains and one team is superheroes,
Yeah.
just like in normal gameplay, instead of just everybody plays everybody.
You could do a version of Secret Wars
Ooh.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Nix is cooking.
or Secret Wars 2.
Electric
Slightly less
Boogaloo.
successful sequel.
Yeah.
Is Jeff the Shark an actual character? Yes, he is. And I love how Marvel was trying to push Jeff the Shark for like 7+ years. And then all of a sudden he's in this game. Now everybody loves him. That just shows how inept Marvel is.
Which means we're going to get Howard the Duck soon.
Please tell me you guys haven't heard what happens in What If.
I heard.
Oh my God! Yeah, I heard that.
So for those who don't know, in What If, Howard the Duck and Darcy, from the Thor movies and WandaVision, they get together and they have a baby.
Yeah.
Excuse me
lays
while
an
I
egg.
go through up. Yes, Black Reaper, you do know your stuff. We appreciate you. For somebody who's not here, oh no, they're on to me. I'm at war. A story told in 4 parts, apparently. I have. But yeah, Magic, honestly, I feel like is a character that should be more popular. Because she's kind of a cool character, in my opinion. But why she's never really got her, I don't have many clips, Johnny, but I do have that one.
What?
He actually asked for yeah, you didn't know I had that one. All right. Angela. Yeah, that is very possible because, like, I don't know if you guys know, but Angela is actually owned by Marvel. She's originally from Spawn, and then like there are some legal battles, and then Marvel has the rights. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they do a whole thing where like she'd come from another dimension or something? That was to explain how she got to the Marvel Universe.
Maybe, I don't know. But I would love for a Spawn Marvel crossover and just have Angela and Spawn meet. Like that would like be so awkward.
I thought we got rid of your ass.
Why is it that I can hear Keith David saying that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I immediately thought in my head of him just doing that.
God.
Keith David could ask to pass the salt, and I would get goosebumps.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Keith David's voice.
His role in Saints Row 4 as just himself, but as like the vice president. I'm like, why is Keith David the vice president? You know what? Never mind. I would make Keith David my vice president too.
And you know what's even better is, okay, I love Saints Row 4. I love that game so much. So you can like romance the characters, which is just like, hey, want to have sex? And they have sex. You can try and romance Keith David, but he's going to continually turn you down. But no, the best part of the game is like late in the game, Keith David's character gets like controlled by Zinniac, and they literally do a level of the game that is They Live. They even recreate like the fight scene, and they even bring in Roddy Wright Piper. Like they actually have Roddy Wright Piper, voiced by Roddy Wright Piper, in the game. And then after that, Roddy Piper is like a homie, like a companion you can summon.
That's awesome.
Oh God,
That's great.
Okay, I am going to pull it up because it's a video game clip, so we might be able to get away with this. Okay. Oh God. All right. I got it. I just want to play this. It's video game related, so it still works, guys. Okay. Look at that.
You gotta snap out of it. Snap out of it.
And he's wearing his wrestling uniform. That's awesome.
Look, you crazy mother. Hey, stay away from me.
Oh God.
Keith, you know better. I'm telling you, you dumb son of a bitch.
Oh, okay, you get the idea.
Yeah.
I love that game so much. I love Saints Row 4. Invincible was in. Oh, really? That's cool. I do like Invincible. So what's so Marvel that makes it so cinematic? It's a universe, like maybe. Um, I need to read Invincible. I like the cartoon series. I'll say that. All right. So Dana says, if there would be a DC version of Marvel Rivals, which heroes and villains you guys would think would appear in the first version? Okay, this is a good one. Obviously, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the main Flash. Flash would be hard to do in Marvel Rivals, but I think they can make it work.
Basically, the Justice League would be the first round of characters.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn would be in it for sure.
I was gonna say every member of the Super Friends.
Oh my god, it's so terrible now too that I could be like, yeah, unfortunately we'd have to have Harley in there like the first run because I loved Harley for so long.
Okay, make your nonsense jokes, Black Reaper. That's fine. Actually, you know what'd be cool? What if the Wonder Twins were a playable character and they went full ice climbers with it? That would be interesting.
That would be pretty cool. The Wonder Twins get more hate than they deserve, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, in Marvel Rivals, Cloak and Dagger is actually one character, so maybe they would actually be one character together.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because you switch between Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah. Solomon Grundy. I can see Solomon Grundy being a character as like a tank.
You'd have Cheetah. Was it Gigantra? You'd have her.
Dr. Fate. Zantana. You know they're gonna have Zantana.
Zantana. You'd have
Starfire.
You'd have Captain Boomerang just because of the Suicide Squad.
Beast Boy, I could actually see being good in this kind of game.
Yeah.
Raven, just any of the Titans. I'm trying to think here.
Green Lantern.
Steel as like an Iron Man kind of character. Or Lex Luthor in his bodysuit kind of thing. I don't think they do the Joker. I mean, they'd want to, but I don't know. Joker is not a brawler.
Can I predict some controversy for that game?
Yes.
Okay. They'll have one Green Lantern character, but you can swap between the different characters, and the one side is going to say that's like having blackface.
Yeah.
That's going to be the controversy.
Okay.
I can see Constantine.
You can switch between Hal Jordan and
their skins.
Like
basically, they all play the same, but it's different skins.
Yeah, and they'll be like, I can see that right now. Yeah, even though they look completely different and have different voice lines and everything.
Yeah.
Well, that and the way John fights is a little different from how Hal would fight using the ring. Like he's a bit more, I don't know, creative with how he goes about his constructs.
Oh, Captain Cold. Captain Cold would be a May clone. Captain Cold.
Yeah, I was thinking Captain Cold.
May, because May is basically Captain Cold. That's how you do it. Just do May.
Sinestro.
Adam Strange in Marvel Rivals would be interesting, I would say. Catwoman. I can see Catwoman. Black Canary, possibly.
Black Canary, Green Arrow.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like side characters and villains. Man. Ambush Bug for sure.
Yeah, I was saying you got to think of like the most like obscure ones. Was it is it Dax the Red Lantern cat? You'd have him.
Oh, Dexstar. Yes. Yes, that's her
Dexter.
just the shark. Oh,
Yeah,
God. I love Dexstar. I actually do
yeah,
love
you'd have
that character.
Dexter. Yeah,
Um,
Atrocitus.
maybe. Let's see here. Richard Dragon.
Okay.
That's for your martial arts, maybe. Um, yeah, I could see Lex Luthor kind of like in a mecha suit, kind of like a diva kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dexstar, I could definitely see. Yeah, for sure. Like, because it does like those like acidic hairballs. Like there is a move set there that would be really interesting. Yeah, Dexstar is going to be would be the Jeff the Shark of the game. Um, Nix, can you imagine Dexstar in a Marvel Rivals game?
I want it.
I
Yeah.
want him to, actually.
He's a good kitty.
He is a good kitty. Etrigan, yeah, possibly. Let's see here.
Etrigan, but what his if they have win quotes, it has to be a sick burn that rhymes.
Oh, I want Clarion. I want Clarion in the game.
The Witch Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Clarion the Witch Boy. Yeah,
yeah.
Swamp
I
Thing.
could
Yes,
Swamp Thing. Oh yes, 1,000 times yes. Poison Ivy. It's like I don't know. It's just so easy to just draw from all the. Deathstroke will be there for sure.
Deathstroke. Yeah.
Deadshot maybe.
I'm trying to think of like some really random characters that like no one really sees much of.
Oh, I got one. Lady Vic. She's a Nightwing villain.
Okay.
Yeah, she's kind of a like master assassin kind of thing.
Mhm.
Oh, Blue Beetle, definitely. Yeah, Blue Beetle for sure.
Booster Gold.
Plastic Man. Yeah, I can see Plastic Man. Booster Gold maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Booster Gold. Dark Side. Oh, I would love to see Dark Side in that game.
Granny Goodness.
Red Hood.
Oh yeah, Red Hood would be good because Red Hood has like the pistols. Yeah, he'd be good.
I want Dark Side to hit like his running it. Like he has no running animation. He's just a walking animation with his arms up behind his back.
Oh god.
Or
and-
alternative idea, Dark Side on someone's couch.
Yeah.
From that one comic.
No.
Yeah.
What? Just imagine. Okay. Oh, just imagine. One of the arenas is a moon, and someone's playing Dark Side, so it's like Dark Side on the moon.
Yeah.
Ha.
Okay, I'll see my
Dark Side's ultimate is he hits everybody in the vicinity of him with his Omega beams.
Yeah,
I want Starfire and Raven.
Yes, Killer Croc. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Superboy. Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. I think they'd sooner like Bizarro.
Bizarro has inverted skills to Superman, such as heat, breath, and ice vision.
yeah, I can see that. I could actually see that working.
Yeah.
Gosh, let's see here. Artemis, maybe.
Yeah. There's so many different characters that just go off of,
Yeah, see the Flash. I think they could probably make it work. Metallo.
Metallo, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
General Zod.
I was gonna say Steppenwolf, if only so that one of his skins could be the Snyder cut, and so people could start complaining. That's the only reason I want Steppenwolf. Supergirl and Power Girl. Power Girl for sure. Oh, Power Girl, definitely.
Supergirl definitely too. She's an icon.
Yeah.
But you know what I would like to have like a tiny twist to this is if all your characters are actually on a real team, you get like a bonus.
Okay, I gotta say this, and I'm only proposing this character just to piss off Jared from Comics League. Lois Lane, and she is the most broken character in the game.
Lois Lane is Superwoman.
Oh my god! I could just see Jared's eyes popping
I
out of his
mean,
skull.
she was Superwoman, like not just in that alternate timeline, but like she has taken the identity in a bunch of old comics. Her and Lana Lang.
Yeah.
So you could also
Yeah.
have a variant where she's Lana Lang.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
there's layers.
Oh,
And also,
Parasite.
the Lana Lang version could be invulnerable to kryptonite because in one of the comics where Clark gives her replicants of his powers, she's actually more powerful than him because she doesn't have his weakness to kryptonite.
Hmm.
See,
Okay.
But
layers.
I will say this though. I do believe DC will come out with a hero game like Marvel Rivals, but it will suck because just like with their movie franchises, they're going to play catch up.
Yeah.
Where Marvel
Yeah.
had this nice plan built out, DC's going to have fear of missing out, and they're going to be like, "Come on, guys, Warner Brother Active, let's go, get a game out."
Daniel says, Jared's not here, but I'm here. Please don't bring Lois Lane into this discussion. But I already did. The cat's out of the bag, Daniel.
And we gave it a pretty good, plausible, like, play style and everything. Alternate costumes. Actually, if they did do that, like, hypothetically, if DC decided to do an Overwatch style clone to Marvel's Rivals and did bring Lois Lane or Lana Lang in as Superwoman, I would really hope that they use the little heart motif that Lois had on her first Superwoman costume.
Mhm.
All right.
If
Also,
for
Black.
no other reason, I think it'd be cute.
So you want discount Colossus in the game? That's literally all Commander Steel is. He's Colossus, but DC.
I would want for Supergirl, I'd want a Red Lantern alternate skin.
That'd be so cool. You can get in all of her different costumes from like the 70s when they were doing that poll.
Oh god.
Because Red Lantern Supergirl looks sick as fuck.
Okay, if we're doing so for I want one of the Wonder Woman skins to be her 70s outfit when she lost her powers, took up kung fu, and opened a hair salon.
No,
Yeah,
the hair salon either was a mod shop because it was mod Wonder Woman. I don't like that era though. That's so stupid, and it's so
Bell bottoms.
It's so disconnected from what Wonder Woman is that they might as well have made a brand new character.
Owlman. Yeah, there we go.
And you have to bring in James Wood to voice him.
Oh god, yes.
For Owlman, yeah.
That's a must.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Thomas Wayne Batman.
Oh, would that be a skin or a character?
A character because he's like more brutal. He uses a bat and he has a gun.
Oh my god! Can you imagine voice interactions? Daddy, don't leave me, Daddy. It'd be like that one
Father?
Batman meme.
Father. Oh god.
But yeah, you can do all kinds of cool skins. You could have like the Gods and Monsters skins.
Yeah.
You have General Zod Superman.
I call him Mexican Superman because, like,
Yeah, I think a lot of people did, didn't they?
he was raised by Mexican immigrants, and I was like, oh boy, Mexican Superman. Hooray.
Yeah.
Olay.
Red Sun Superman.
Now I just want to see Michael Shannon in a sombrero with his outfit
and pride. Oh, I can't believe we forgot about the Reverse Flash.
Oh yes.
Martha had to be like, it was me, Barry. Just like all those memes.
I brought down your DPS.
Yeah, it was me, Barry. I took all your mail and delivered it a week late. Now try buying a house.
Also, for Green Arrow, one of his voice lines has to be, You have failed this city.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Manhattan. Oh my god.
He'd be broken.
Yeah. Actually,
I,
I would love Silk Spectre in the game.
I would
Or
like.
imagine Rorschach. Imagine they put Rorschach in the game.
Oh wow. I would for character interactions. I would love to have that one between Green Arrow and Harley Quinn, where he's like, "Here at the Arrow Cave, why don't you just call it the Quiver?"
No.
That,
Better name,
Oh yeah.
actually.
yeah, he's just like stunned for a second. Like that's actually a better name.
So what happened? And one of the ones that I would do is if you ever have a Black Canary versus Green Arrow matchup, Oliver says, Oliver says, "We're still going out to eat after this, right?" And then Dinah says, "That depends on how hard you hit me." Which is, by the way, that's Civil War. That's Civil War, kind of thing. Carol Ferris Star Sapphire, yeah, I can see it.
Honestly, I'd love it. Be like Greenhouse, like, does this count as domestic abuse or what's going on here?
Oh God, imagine if they brought like Ant-Man into it, and one of the skins was Yellow Jacket, and then they brought in the Wasp,
Oh
um,
man.
Oh my god!
like
Yeah.
and like and you have like Wasp and Yellow Jacket fighting. He's like, "I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't do this again."
Now I have to ask a question about that. Did he only smack her once, or was that just an ongoing thing?
No, it was once. It had been
Okay.
building up, though. He was progressively getting worse mentally, and it
Yeah.
just come at the end of a very stressful, high stakes mission kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he'd
But
basically gone completely crazy and was like gonna kill, not really kill, but he was like gonna pretend to attack the Avengers so that, and then disarm the robot that he created to attack them, so they'd keep him on as a member, not even knowing if they plan to throw him off or not. And Janet the whole time is like, this is a really bad idea. And then she was the one who disabled it, and after she disabled it, it was revealed that he had hit her and left a very big bruise on, like, so
yeah.
her eye had swollen shut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, like I said, I know he slapped her, but like everyone talks like it was just an ongoing thing. I'm not saying it was right or anything. I don't think but I'm just saying like they just act like it was an ongoing thing, and I was
yeah.
just like,
Also,
really?
this was also like, wasn't this like in the '70s when this happened?
Yeah,
70s
yeah,
or 80s.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
it's we're so far removed from it. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, they're like other characters have done worse things. Why
Yeah.
is he defined by one? Like, every
Uh,
character has a bad story. I mean, Nix, you read Avengers 200.
yeah, that didn't rule Carol Danvers for me. All of her comics afterwards ruined her for me.
This won't
well, you
hurt.
know what?
What comes next? More so.
But yeah, no, this was sort of just a one-time thing that she divorced him for it too.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, rightly so. Rightly so.
Well,
Yeah.
I know the Avengers gave him shit for it too, rightfully.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
kicked him off immediately.
yeah, they were like not cool, bro.
Yeah, they like Thor's line is did he strike thee, woman?
Oh.
It's
All right,
like, god damn, that is brutal, Thor.
all right. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up on some comments here. Johnny Ortiz says Polka Dot Man. That would be interesting from a visual standpoint, at least. Fake Guy says, which Batman movie would Harley fart in the car? Batman and Harley Quinn. I hate that movie with a fiery passion. Harley
it's not
Quinn
good.
essays Nightwing in that. I don't care. All right. Blue Devil as a suggestion. Okay. Lucifer. Only if Tom Ellis voices him. Oh god, I love that show.
The comedian.
Ooh, I can see that. Wow, that's
I,
brutal.
I would like to see the comedian and the Joker have voice interactions. That would be funny.
So what they do is they get the actor who played the comedian in Watchmen to voice both the comedian and Thomas Wayne Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yes, 1970s. Reference Ms. Marvel 2000 in game 200 in game.
No.
Oh, I hope not.
No. Oh my god, no.
Peter Parker also slapped Mary Jane. See, and we don't hold that against Peter. We
No.
don't constantly bring that up.
No.
Yeah.
Reed slapped Sue during the Malice thing, and it was specifically to break her out of that mindset because Casually Comics goes into it and the Janet slap pretty darn good. I suggest going to watch her videos on it.
Okay.
The
I've
Malice one
watched some of her videos. She's
most
really good.
Well, is a composure slap as bad as a just I had enough of you slap? I don't think so.
Sue was going through a lot at the time, and she was very convinced that the rest of her team didn't take her seriously because, and this is something that the Fantastic Four did, they'd get like fan mail even in universe, and they'd use the fan mail that they actually got in Marvel to like answer fans' questions through the Fantastic Four. It was kind of cute.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
actually cool.
it kind of started this whole thing with Sue where she started to believe that she wasn't as good as the others, that she wasn't being taken seriously, that Reed wasn't, as in love with her as she was with him, and there was a whole lot of stuff building, and all this negativity finally came to a point where one of the villains essentially not really brainwashed, but like manipulated her mind and used her emotions and her worst thoughts against her and turned her kind of evil. And
Like gaslit her.
in order to bring her out of Malice, slapped her and was incredibly sexist towards her. And it worked, kind of, but it sparked this whole big debate about how, this shouldn't have happened to Sue at all, and blah, blah, blah. And then every arc after, when Malice would come back, they'd treat her like she was just an evil version of Sue, when in reality, it was all of her doubts and insecurities and fears and basically every negative emotion she'd ever had coming to a head and finally getting the better of her. And it's the way people say that it never should have happened to her, it's like, well, she's human. Is she not allowed to have bad days? Is she not allowed to have emotions?
Yeah.
No, she's get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Oh, Castor.
But I really like it because it gave Sue layers, made her more of a person.
Yeah.
And then Tevia says, "Yeah, it sounds like a mess, in my opinion." So, I think a Fantastic Four video game could work.
They had one they had two actually for the movies.
Isn't there one for the PlayStation where like She-Hulk's in it for some reason? Because didn't She-Hulk actually like sub in for the thing?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You
she was
just
there
made me
for the
think of
Malice arc
something.
the first time.
What?
You just made me think of something.
What is it, Castor?
You think Sue Storm's going to break the fucking internet? Wait till they release She-Hulk.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, and you know they're gonna have her break the fourth wall too.
They better be good.
Also, can we have one of the animations just be the jump rope?
There's a right way to break the fourth wall, and there's a wrong way.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen clips of She-Hulk, but I don't know. Like the idea of her like literally coming out of the Disney Plus and like coming into like the universe and like meeting her writers. I mean, that's kind of on brand. Like I'm not gonna fault that. And then them kind of making fun of their own show. It's like, okay, that's kind of cute. I'll give you some points for that.
It wasn't that they were making fun of their own show, though. They were making fun of people who didn't like their show. And I don't know. It always rubs me the wrong way when creators do that.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. In Witcher season 2 on Netflix, there's literally like a scene where Yaskier the bard, where it's like, where they do like a tongue in cheek, like where it's like, here's what I say to my reviewer, screw you, kind of thing, where it's like a thinly veiled like attack on the audience. Fake guy, No. They are. I really hope they don't do that.
No.
But I actually can see them adding She-Hulk. I think she would be a great addition to the game. I think she makes sense. Oh God.
Do you know
Yes.
you actually play as Bruce Banner?
Like Bruce Banner, not Hulk.
Yeah, when you start out, you pick Bruce Banner, and he has like a radiation gun he fires, and his ultimate, which you get his ultimate immediately at the beginning of the match, which is just turned into the Hulk,
Okay.
and then the Hulk's ultimate is go into like Super Hulk or
That I gotta say,
War Hulk.
I gotta say that's actually kind of good. I like that. Um,
And when your health decreases to 0 as the Hulk, you don't die. You just go back to Bruce Banner. But if you die as Bruce Banner, then you got to respawn.
that there's got to be like a reset timer on the Hulk transformation in that regard.
Yeah, but it's like it's basically Hulk is like Diva from Overwatch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the impression I was getting.
Yeah.
Imagine Black Cat in Marvel Rivals. Oh God, yes. Yeah, Tevye. I think I remember like reading about that way back when. Oh God. So, what other Marvel characters could you see them adding?
You know who I don't
Colossus would
want
be
to
cool.
see?
Who?
Fucking Kamala Khan.
Oh God, no.
I'm tired of seeing her ass and everything. No one likes her.
I did like Ms. Marvel. I will say that, and she was the best part of the Marvels. But yeah, I get what you're saying. To be fair, it's the actress saved the show. Like the actress who plays her is hella charismatic, and she's a true fan. That's the only reason it works, in my opinion.
I love the actress for it. She's a cutie pie. She's an absolute darling. But
Ghost Rider, yes.
Oh my God, yes, Ghost Rider. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, the actress is adorable, and she's an actual Marvel fan. She put Kevin Feige in his place.
Yeah, like Kevin Feige has this obsession with making the Marvel universe his version 616. Oh God.
She's like, no.
She's like, well, actually.
You know what? I'm just going to say this. Spider-Man 2099 would actually be a good addition to Marvel Rivals because he plays differently than Spider-Man.
Yes, I want Miguel.
Conan is technically... Deadpool. Yeah, that's coming eventually. We all know it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Carnage.
Conan. Maybe. Trying to think here. Sandman would be interesting.
I've seen this one meme. I saw this one meme where, you know, the scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where Rocket's trying to tell Groot how to activate the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that, and he's like, but they have it dubbed over. Where he's like, okay, so we already have a heal, and we already have DPS, so we need you to play tank, okay? And he's like, so Princess, here, so I will play tank DPS. No,
that reminds me of that SpongeBob meme.
And then,
sorry.
Well, so you know how everybody kept coming up and bugging him, like Star-Lord keeps coming up and asking him, like, hey, when's the bomb ready? He keeps coming up and he's like, hey, Rocket, why don't you fucking switch to somebody? We're getting killed out here. I'm trying to get him to play healer or play a tank. And he's like, okay, whatever. GG, no heals.
Yeah.
Reported not healing.
Fake guy. I don't think Green Goblin can work because he's like a flyer. He needs room. Just like Silver Surfer wouldn't work. Same thing with Hobgoblin. Because they require too much space because they're on their gliders. Oh gosh. Luke Cage would be interesting. What do you think about Luke
Yep.
Cage? Blade. Oh my god.
Yeah. So he was trying
Blade.
to fucking ice skate uphill.
I was literally thinking that. No. The achievement for playing one match for winning the match as Blade is ice skating uphill.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Rhino would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I could see him working.
He'd be
Scorpion.
like a tank.
Scorpion.
Scorpion, yeah. There's all kinds of really cool characters they could throw in there. Be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Superior Spider-Man Doc Ock.
I don't know. That's too similar.
I was like, I don't think they have Doc Ock in that game, so that'd be a pretty cool character just to put in
Doc Ock himself, I could see it. I don't think there's some good X-Men. Toad. Oh my god, I would love Toad.
Be a good character, and it'd be a good a really it of course had to be like a different kind of play style, but Duke Chameleon and his thing is he can morph into other characters.
So he's Shang Tsung, essentially.
Yeah, where he morphs into characters and gains their abilities.
So I want Toad, okay? And for melee he uses a staff, and one of his emotes is he does the Darth Maul pose.
That's awesome.
Because X-Men, the movie with Ray Park, and he actually did the Darth Maul pose in the movie. Gambit. Oh, I could see. Oh, Gambit. Yeah, he would be good.
But make a name for myself.
Oh, and also he has like a radiant effect where all female characters are like minus DPS around him.
You'd also have to get Rogue in there though too.
Yeah.
You
Copy
have
powers.
Gambit without Rogue.
Yeah, I could see that. Trying to think here. Oh, imagine they put the Blob in.
Oh my god,
He's a perfect tank.
The ultimate tank.
Yeah. Oh, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, I think would be like what's that one Grim character? Like die. Reaper. Like I think Reaper's teleportability is kind of how Nightcrawler's teleportability would work. X-23 Laura Kenny, I could see working.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised no one's come up with this one. Yes, check it out, bitch.
Oh god,
that needs to be something we need to watch.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do that. We're also gonna watch the Power Ranger version of that.
That one is
I'm Jose Canseco. My favorite one is like, why'd you give me a gun? Because I'm black.
Yeah, you know why they call me Mastodon? Because I'm.
Yeah. It's that short is so bad. It's so racist, but it's so much fun. Yeah, write it down. We'll watch it. It's not 80s just technically, but all right. I gotta visit my office. You guys talk about some stuff. I will be right back. I'll still be able to hear you.
Alrighty. X-23, that'd be pretty good. You got to have Kitty for that first. Okay, I guess.
How would you do Kitty in Marvel Rivals? Discuss.
See here. That's actually pretty good. How would you use her powers? She'd be kind of weird. I mean, obviously she goes through walls, but how do you translate that to game mechanics? I'm trying to think,
Okay. Two things. One, you incorporate Lockheed into her character, her pet dragon Lockheed, first and foremost.
Okay. There you go.
Also,
that would be her DPS or her damage, yeah.
Also, the way you activate her intangibility is you have to type /noclip in chat. that would.
Yes.
What you could do is that could be her ultimate is where or she could like be intangible for like 5 seconds. That way she could like survive other ultimates and stuff.
I don't know. Her intangibility is literally the entire point of her character, so I wouldn't have
Yeah.
to be her ultimate. Trying to think here.
He floats like MODOK. No, he needs to grind rail.
Like Professor X.
Yeah, and when
I would.
Oh.
I want Jubilee in Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
She has a cool looking power. I think that'd be cool. Daredevil would be interesting, I think. No, and when you play as him, your entire screen has like a filter over it, so that it resembles his radar sense.
I feel like that would give some players a headache, though.
Only if you make it red.
Yeah.
What if he could be like Widowmaker, where he could see everybody on the field?
Yeah, the radar sense. I could totally see that being like an ability, or even no, his alt is his radar sense, where he basically locates everybody on the map.
Yeah, just like exactly, just like Widowmaker. That's her alt.
And then
and make it known to your entire team too.
Yeah. Quicksilver, cool. Bullseye is basically the Soldier 76 hit scan ability kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler would be cool. Yeah, Nightcrawler would also be using the 3 swords, definitely. Iceman. Bobby Drake, and his alt is he literally freezes everyone within a certain vicinity.
I'll say, Tammy, we already discussed Angelica. Yeah, we thought that'd be cool. Cool, she's in the game.
Galactus, not really sure how you do that. I think they have like the daughter Galactus in the game or something.
Yeah. I don't remember her name, but she is Galactus's daughter. She is cute. Very cute.
Yeah, she is. Trying to think here. What? Oh, Arcade. The villain Arcade.
Oh wow, that'd be kind of crazy.
No. The storyline is revealed that this entire Marvel Rivals is basically an alternate dimension created by Arcade to pit these heroes against each other.
Okay, so the
game is a game.
The title screen for Marvel Rivals right now has the Fantastic Four in their their Fantastic Four mobile or whatever the hell it's called.
Fantastic Car.
Yeah, Fantastic Car, yeah. And they have a small robot on that. I wonder if that's an allude to like the 1960 show.
I would not be surprised, honestly.
Because remember they had like a robot like helper or whatever.
Yeah, wasn't that a replacement for Johnny Storm because he was too expensive to animate?
I think so, yeah.
Black Reaper, we did mention Spider-Man 2099, and we thought it would be a great addition. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, Black Reaper. I agree with you. Noir, maybe a skin for Peter.
He has to be voiced by Nicolas Cage. He'll do it too.
Also, I just want to say I'm actually kind of excited. That reminds me. We were talking about like the DC Marvel Rivals. Count Vertigo needs to be in it.
Yeah.
Like the effects on the game would be really interesting.
Right. Do you know the roster for the Marvel Rivals?
No, I don't.
All right. So it's in alphabetical order, right? They got Adam Warlock, which I was actually surprised they have him. But Adam Warlock, Black Panther, Black Widow, Bruce Banner, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, Groot, Hawkeye, Hela, Invisible Woman, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Jeff the Land Shark, Loki, Luna Snow, Magic, Magneto, Mantis, Mr. Fantastic, Moon Knight, Namor, Penny Parker, Psylocke, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Spider Man, Squirrel Girl, Star Lord, Storm, Punisher, Thor, Venom, Winter Soldier, and Wolverine. I think it's a pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good mix
cast.
of they got all the iconic characters, but they got like some deep and mid tier cuts. I do like the roster.
Yeah, that's actually a really good roster. Yeah, like a lot of characters that don't really get a whole lot of like Cloak and Dagger. Who the fuck remembers them? Like, they're not really a big.
They got a TV show.
Yeah. Oh, did they? Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it was like on Hulu or something. Nobody watched it.
Oh, there you go. So nobody knows who they are.
Yeah, like there's like a couple different like Marvel, like there's the Runaways, which is like a X-Men TV show that actually ran for a few seasons on Fox.
Yeah.
Then there was obviously Cloak and Dagger. The Gifted, I think, was the X-Men one. Runaways was a different show.
Okay.
I don't remember hearing about any of them.
Yeah, I think The Gifted was like they were like tentatively tied in with the Fox universe. I don't know. Marvel. Oh, imagine if they actually had Marvel Captain Marvel in the game instead of Carol.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanos, that'd be cool too.
I can see that. Maybe one of the Black Order, like Corvus Glaive, or something. Proxima Midnight or whatever. Oh, Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw would be cool.
Oh my god. Emma Frost.
Oh, yes.
And she's got her Snow Queen outfit, and it breaks the internet.
Oh.
The white corset? Yeah, bring that one out. Yeah. Holy crap. You really want to piss people off. Everyone's like, but it's comic book accurate.
Let's just say if they do that, Emma is not the only one who's going to be getting diamond hard. I love the silence as it makes that very bad joke.
Yeah. The
only character they never brought back. Nick Fury as a character would be interesting.
Yeah. And if they have Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury, he has to be like always cussing. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
No. He does that, but they bleep him.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay. Hey, calm down the curse words, but yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I think we've kind of ran the course for the discussion. Let's start wrapping up here. So, Nix, what do you got going on? Where can we find you?
Twitter mostly right now. But I am getting back into Twitch streaming. I'll say tomorrow, maybe? Yeah, tomorrow. I'm playing Me-Side.
Nice. Castor, what you got going on, sir?
Well, you can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. You can find me on YouTube. And you can also find me here this Wednesday, apparently. And we'll be doing cringe stuff. And sometime this week, I'll be doing a live stream of me fixing Game Gears. Yay! So come watch me do that.
So, speaking of fixing up old systems, next week we'll be talking about game modding. Castor will be doing a bit of a show and tell, and we'll be talking about playing on emulation versus physical hardware. We'll have a lively debate there. And if you made it this far, please make sure to like the video. Next video's on Tuesday. We're playing A Link to the Past. On Wednesday, we'll be exclusive on Twitch doing some cringe cinema. Saturday, Friday Night Frenzy. And then Saturday, we're doing some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Thank you guys for all your support. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the usual stuff. Yeah, and thank you for showing up. This actually turned out to be a pretty good stream. So next Sunday, we will be doing another episode of this at 8 p.m. Same extra credits time, same extra credits channel. But this has been Nick from the Phoenix Press. And remember, I can only show you the door. You're the one to walk through it.